Imagine a place where gravity seems to take a holiday, where massive boulders balance precariously atop slender pedestals, and where stone windows frame vistas that stretch to the horizon. Picture a landscape so surreal, it could be the backdrop for a sci-fi movie. Welcome to Utah's crown jewel, a 76,519-acre wonderland that will leave you questioning the very laws of nature. This otherworldly realm has captivated humans for millennia. Native Americans, including the desert archaic people and later the Fremont and ancestral Puebloans, traversed these lands as far back as 10,000 BC. They left behind mysterious rock art and remnants of ancient campsites, silent testaments to the human history etched into these stone corridors. It wasn't until 1929 that President Herbert Hoover recognized the area's unique beauty, designating it as a national monument. But it would take another 42 years before it achieved national park status in 1971, cementing its place among America's natural treasures. As you venture into this red rock paradise, you'll be greeted by a landscape that seems to defy logic. The park's main road winds 18 miles from the visitor center, offering tantalizing glimpses of the wonders that await. Stop at the La Salle Mountains viewpoint for a panoramic vista that contrasts the park's ruddy hues with distant snow-capped peaks. Continue on to Balanced Rock, where a 3,600-ton boulder perches improbably atop a narrow pedestal, as if placed there by some mischievous giant. But what's the secret behind these impossible formations? What hidden forces have shaped this land over millions of years? Welcome to Arches National Park, home to the highest concentration of natural stone arches in the world. Over 2,000 documented arches punctuate this landscape, ranging from small openings to massive spans that could swallow the Statue of Liberty whole. But here's a little-known fact. To be officially counted as an arch, an opening must measure at least 3 feet in one direction. This means there could be countless more unofficial arches hiding in plain sight. As you explore, you'll discover that Arches is more than just its namesake formations. The windows section offers a concentrated collection of massive arches, including the north and south windows and turret arch. For a truly unforgettable experience, time your visit to catch the sunset through Double Arch, where 2 colossal spans of stone create a natural picture frame for the changing colors of the desert sky. But the crown jewel of the park is undoubtedly Delicate Arch. This freestanding arch, perched on the edge of a slick rock bowl, has become an icon of the American Southwest. The 3-mile round-trip hike to reach it is challenging but rewarding, offering sweeping views of the La Salle Mountains and the chance to stand beneath this 52-foot-tall marvel of nature. Did you know that Arches National Park was once submerged beneath an ancient sea? The park's distinctive red color comes from iron oxide deposits left behind when that sea retreated millions of years ago. Another fascinating tidbit. The park is home to cryptobiotic soil, a living crust of bacteria, algae, and fungi that plays a crucial role in the desert ecosystem. This delicate soil can take up to 250 years to form over a single square inch, so tread lightly. One contentious point among visitors is whether to brave the crowds for popular sites like Delicate Arch or to explore less visited areas of the park. While iconic arches draw the masses, hidden gems like the Fiery Furnace, accessible only with a permit or guided tour, offer a more intimate experience with the park's wonders. What's your take? Follow the crowds or blaze your own trail? You'll find this geological wonderland just 5 miles north of Moab, Utah. The park entrance is located on US 191, and the visitor center is open year-round to help you plan your adventure. Pro tip: visit in spring or fall to avoid extreme temperatures and crowds. Arrive early or late in the day to secure parking at popular trailheads. And don't forget to bring plenty of water. The desert is unforgiving to the unprepared. Whether you're a geology buff, a photography enthusiast, or simply someone seeking to be awed by the raw beauty of nature, Arches National Park offers an unforgettable journey through a landscape that seems to belong to another world. So come, explore this red rock wonderland and discover the magic that awaits in the heart of Utah's desert. Imagine a place where time stands still, where nature's artistry has sculpted a landscape so surreal, It seems plucked from the pages of a fantasy novel. Hidden in the heart of Utah's high plateau country, there's a wonderland of rock that defies explanation. Welcome to a corner of the American Southwest where erosion is the master sculptor, and the canvas is as vast as the imagination itself. The story of this remarkable place begins millions of years ago, when an ancient lake covered the region. As the waters receded, they left behind layers of sediment that would become the foundation for one of nature's most spectacular displays. Native American tribes, particularly the Paiute people, wove rich folklore around these formations, believing them to be the petrified remains of ancient legend people, turned to stone by the trickster god Coyote. As you approach the rim of this geological marvel, your breath catches in your throat. Before you stretches an amphitheater of impossible proportions, filled with thousands of towering spires in shades of red, orange, and pink. These are the famous hoodoos, sentinels of stone that stand guard over a landscape that seems more Martian than earthly. The Rim Trail offers a bird's-eye view of this stone forest, while the Queen's Garden and Navajo Loop trails invite you to descend into the heart of the formation. Now, here's a tidbit to pique your curiosity. What do a Mormon pioneer, a herd of cattle, and the world's largest collection of geological oddities have in common? They're all part of the fascinating story behind this natural wonder. Welcome to Bryce Canyon National Park, home to the world's largest concentration of hoodoos. These whimsical rock formations, ranging from human-sized to towering giants over 150 feet tall, are the result of millions of years of erosion. But here's a little-known fact. Bryce Canyon isn't actually a canyon at all. It's a series of natural amphitheaters carved into the edge of a high plateau. The park's unique geology is due to a process called frost wedging. Each year, the park experiences over 200 freeze-thaw cycles. Water seeps into cracks in the rock, then freezes and expands, gradually chiseling away at the stone. This process, combined with chemical weathering and erosion from rain, has sculpted the fantastical landscape we see today. Another interesting tidbit: the vibrant colors of the hoodoos aren't just for show. The red, orange, and pink hues are actually rust. Iron oxide minerals in the rock oxidize when exposed to air, creating the stunning palette that seems to change with the shifting sunlight. Contrary to popular belief, winter is actually one of the best times to visit Bryce Canyon. The white snow creates a striking contrast against the red rocks, and the crisp air allows for visibility of up to 200 miles on clear days. Plus, you can enjoy activities like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing with far fewer crowds. One contentious point among visitors is the park's strict regulations on off-trail hiking. While some argue these rules limit exploration, they're crucial for preserving the delicate ecosystem and preventing further erosion of the hoodoos. This ongoing debate highlights the challenge of balancing public access with conservation efforts. You'll find this geological wonderland about 50 miles northeast of Zion National Park in southwestern Utah. The park's main road is 18 miles long, with numerous viewpoints along the way. Pro tip: visit at sunrise or sunset for the most dramatic views. The changing light brings the hoodoos to life, creating an ever-shifting landscape of shadows and color. Here are some hidden gems within Bryce Canyon that tourists often miss. Mossy Cave Trail. Located at the park's northern edge, this short, family-friendly hike leads to a delicate waterfall and a hidden alcove with lush moss. It's a refreshing oasis in the arid landscape. Yovimpa Point. While less visited than Bryce Point and Inspiration Point, Yovimpa Point offers a quieter, equally breathtaking panorama of the canyon, providing a unique perspective on the hoodoos and rock formations. Hat Shop. A unique collection of hoodoos that resembles a cluster of fanciful hats, accessible via a short, moderate hike. Aquarius Plateau. An often overlooked part of Bryce Canyon, offering opportunities for backcountry exploration and solitude. Natural Bridge. Hidden in the northern reaches of the park, this exquisite example of erosion's artistry is often missed by visitors focused on more famous viewpoints. Peekaboo Loop Trail. While less known than Queen's Garden and Navajo Loop, this trail offers a more remote experience, descending into the heart of the canyon. Farview Point. A quieter alternative for watching the sunrise, offering breathtaking views with a more serene ambience than the popular Sunrise Point. Willis Creek. Located just outside the park, this slot canyon offers an easy hike with sculpted canyon walls and small waterfalls. Upper Calf Creek Falls. Less visited than Lower Calf Creek, this hike offers spectacular views and a chance to swim in clear natural pools. Stargazing opportunities. While not exactly hidden, many visitors miss out on Bryce Canyon's exceptional stargazing, which is among the best in the United States due to minimal light pollution. These lesser-known spots offer unique experiences away from the crowds, allowing visitors to discover the park's hidden beauty and tranquility. Also, don't miss the park's stargazing programs. Bryce Canyon is a certified international dark sky park. Whether you're a geology buff, a photography enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates nature's artistry, Bryce Canyon National Park offers an otherworldly experience that will leave you in awe. It's more than just a collection of rocks. It's a testament to the power of time and the enduring beauty of the natural world. So come, explore this stone forest, and let your imagination run wild among the hoodoos. Imagine a place where massive stone sentinels rise from the desert floor, their red rock faces etched by millennia of wind and rain. Picture a landscape so surreal that it's been the backdrop for countless Western films, yet so ancient that it holds the whispers of civilizations long past. Welcome to a hidden wonder in the American Southwest, where nature's artistry meets Hollywood magic, and where every sunset paints the sky with colors you never knew existed. This enchanted valley has been home to the Navajo people for centuries. Known as Tsay in Navajo, meaning Valley of the Rocks, it's a sacred place where the earth and sky meet in dramatic fashion. The towering buttes and mesas are more than just geological wonders. They're characters in Navajo mythology, each with its own story and significance. From ancient Anasazi cliff dwellings to the more recent history of Western film productions, this landscape has been a silent witness to the ebb and flow of human history against its timeless backdrop. But what makes this place truly special? Is it the sheer scale of the rock formations? The way the light plays across the desert, creating ever-changing shadows and hues? Or perhaps it's the sense of stepping into a living postcard of the American West. Prepare to be amazed as we unveil the secrets of America's most iconic desert landscape. Welcome to Monument Valley, straddling the Utah-Arizona border, where nature has sculpted a masterpiece that defies imagination. The valley's most famous features are the Mittens, two buttes that rise over 1,000 feet from the valley floor, resembling gigantic hands reaching towards the sky. But there's so much more to discover here. Did you know that despite its fame, Monument Valley isn't actually a national park? It's a Navajo tribal park owned and operated by the Navajo Nation. This means that access is more restricted than in many other natural attractions, but it also offers a unique opportunity to experience the landscape through the eyes of its indigenous caretakers. One of the lesser-known attractions is Hunt's Mesa, accessible only with a Navajo guide. This elevated viewpoint offers a panoramic vista of the entire valley, a perspective few visitors ever see. It's a photographer's dream, especially during sunrise or sunset, when the light paints the rocks in a palette of reds, oranges, and purples. Another hidden gem is the Ear of the Wind Arch, a natural window in the rock that frames the desert beyond. It's off the main loop road and requires a guided tour to visit, but the sight of this delicate arch is well worth the extra effort. For movie buffs, Monument Valley is a treasure trove of cinematic history. From John Ford's classic westerns to more recent films like Forrest Gump, the valley's distinctive silhouette has graced the silver screen for decades. You can even visit John Ford's Point, where the director captured some of his most iconic shots. Now, here's a point that might spark some debate. As tourism increases, there's growing concern about the impact on this fragile desert ecosystem and the Navajo way of life. Some argue for stricter limits on visitors, while others see tourism as a vital economic opportunity for the Navajo Nation. What do you think? How can we balance preservation with access in places like Monument Valley? Monument Valley Navajo Tribal Park is located on the Arizona-Utah border, about 230 miles northeast of Phoenix, Arizona, and 200 miles southeast of Salt Lake City, Utah. Visit during shoulder seasons, spring or fall, for milder weather and fewer crowds. Book a guided tour for access to restricted areas. Respect Navajo customs and sacred sites. Bring plenty of water and sun protection. The desert climate can be harsh. Monument Valley isn't just a destination. It's a journey through time, culture, and the raw beauty of the American Southwest. Whether you're a nature lover, a photography enthusiast, or simply someone in search of wonder, this iconic landscape promises an experience that will stay with you long after you've left its red sands behind. So pack your sense of adventure and prepare to be awed by the majesty of Monument Valley.